5 recorded shots so far in the game on Primo. Brady Xhekaj from his own zone. Little flip for Stutzle.
Oh, that's it for Xhekaj. He's out of the game. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
And right away, Xhekaj takes him down, and you don't want to see this anytime. You don't want to see this in the preseason. Oh, man.
That was right across. At first blush, that looked like it was a pick of the head right across Tim Stutzle. Brady's going to the box, or the dressing room. I think Xhekaj's going to get called for a 5 here, and they're going to take a look to see whether he stays in the game. Fortunate news, Tim Stutzle is on his feet, heading back to the bench. He probably should go to the, he's saying I'm good. You see the cut on the bridge of his nose. He probably should go to the dressing room just to check things out. But that was a lot like the Greg hit on Doc, except this one was higher and into the head, it looked like. Okay, so let's see. Does the head snapped? We're going to need to see this one again. Did he hit the hand, and did Stutzle's own stick get into his face?
He's been assessed a 5-minute penalty for checking to the head.
He did. See? No. He hit Stutzle's gloves, and I think the cut on Stutzle's nose was caused by Stutzle's stick. And the reaction of the head snapping back, which of course it's going to do when you get hit in the face, regardless of what's hitting you. We'll see that a couple more times. I'm not sure this won't be downgraded. It looked bad, real time. But in replay, it feels like Xhekaj did not hit Stutzle into the head. He hit Stutzle's hands up into Stutzle. I think the reaction is Stutzle's stick setting him for a wheel. Xhekaj doesn't know that. He jumps right in. Xhekaj expects it to come, and they tangle.
But to your point, Mike, real time, it looks bad, but again, we don't have the angles to see.
But this is the wisdom of the 5-minute major review.
Yeah, you can have a look.
Because they can call it 5, take a look, see what it actually happens. Because in real time, you can't tell. You see Stutzle going across to either get repairs or get checked out. Watch the stick of Stutzle very slowly. Watch the stick. He hits his left. Yeah, absolutely.
The stick.
Now, the chicken wing elbow of Xhekaj, his right arm comes up after he makes contact, but it feels to me like Xhekaj's shoulder hits Stutzle's hands. Stutzle's stick goes into his own face, causing the big collision, and the reaction. This could be interference, but they didn't call it. Or do they downgrade it to a 2? I don't think it's going to be a 5 in a game for Xhekaj. Upon seeing that, I think it ends up being just a 2.
Mark Kirby Doc having a good conversation in the meantime.
Because this game's going to go one of 2 ways. Like, it's going to percolate and boil over, or it's going to settle down and just play. It's right on the edge right now. And I think the best thing for this game would be if this is not called a 5, where they acknowledge that it wasn't a super dirty hit. But we have both Xhekaj and Stutzle in the Ottawa dressing room. I'm sure Xhekaj will get a 2, a 5, and a 10 for an instigator, which he'll take.
And Pizzetta's 10-minute misconduct about to come to an end.
There's just been a lot of this.
A lot going well, and the preseason in general.
I was here on Saturday night with Toronto, and the whole game felt like this sort of thing. All right, so they've taken their look. They've seen what they need to see. Let's see if I can accurately assess this one as well.
Well, the best angle we saw, Mike, and you pointed it out nicely, you could see the stick clip the nose.
Yeah. So now I got to communicate to the timekeeper what the actual call is. That's Francois Saint-Laurent, number 8, explaining it to David Savard and Thomas Chabot. So see if they downgrade it or not from the 5.
Montreal, number 72, has got a 5-minute major and a game misconduct for interference.
For interference. Was that?
Number 72, Montreal, also has 2 minutes for roughing, and number 7, Ottawa, has 2 minutes for roughing.
Martin St. Louis wants to talk with the referees.